Breaking news to start us off at 11. A driver fleeing from police slams into a Van Nuys building, killing a person inside. Several others left injured tonight.
Search and rescue crews now trying to make sure that the building itself is stable. Our Leanne Suter is live on the scene with all of the breaking details. Leanne.
Veronica and Jory, a horrific and heartbreaking crash here in Van Nuys. All of it happening at a pop-up Halloween event. Investigators say families and kids witnessing the carnage here as that SUV crashed through the building at an extremely high rate of speed. You can see the suspect there went right through the front door of the building here at the corner of Satakoy and Woodley. Police say the actual crash was caught on camera by several witnesses. But take a look at this. Others catching that SUV racing by on Satakoy extremely fast, high rate of speed, authorities say, just seconds before he lost control and slammed into the building, killing a woman. The woman, that victim, said to be 25 to 30 years old. 7 other people hurt. Their injuries, though thankfully not life-threatening. The LAPD says all of this began when the Valley Street Racing team went to break up a street takeover a couple miles away around 8 o'clock. That suspect, one of the people seen fleeing the scene. Now the LAPD's helicopter following from above. That suspect known to police as he was involved in another major collision involving reckless driving about a year ago. Investigators say the suspect lost control as he tried to swerve around a bus. Police say he left 200 feet of skid marks as he flew into that building. The SUV then crashing 75 feet through the crowd inside all the way to the back of the building. Some witnesses say that suspect appeared to be under the influence. That's all part of the ongoing investigation. But what is clear at this point is that speed was a definite factor in the fatal crash.
I was just at home and I just heard a screech and a helicopter, and that was pretty much it. I came outside and I saw the commotion and realized what had happened. The car went through the building, and yeah, I checked my video cameras and saw how fast he was going. He was going really fast.
He's a young person driving insanely fast in residential streets, and he could have killed many more people. The video that we have video of this, and the first thing you see is a very young girl running out of the nightclub. So the trauma that those people have seen tonight, it's horrible. It's horrific.
Again, all of this happening at a pop-up Halloween event. Building and safety now assessing the structural integrity of the building. That suspect has not yet been identified, but he is now in custody facing a long list of charges. Back live now again, 1 woman is dead, 7 others injured. None of their injuries, though, life-threatening. The investigation here at the scene expected to continue for some time.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel, and download the ABC7 Los Angeles streaming app on Fire TV, Android TV, Apple TV, and Roku to watch on your TV.